things just weren't right up in Canada. Random acts of violence were popping up like weeds, and the Northern Lights, well, they just weren't right. One night they'd be brighter than ever, and the next, gone. In Nonoba Bay, I overheard talk between Jean Bison and his mysterious partner Arpeggio. Somehow, those two are behind it all. Tracking the source of the disturbance was easy. By simply following the lights, we were led north to an immense lumber camp. The sheer number of fallen trees advertised Jean Bison's presence and that he was in possession of the Clockwerk Talons. The Thievius Raccoonus makes numerous references to the talons slicing through plates of steel. A skilled lumberjack like Bison could clear a forest in hours while wielding the artifacts. Those talons have got to go, both to finally do away with Clockwerk and to save the environment from his twisted sense of progress. The world just doesn't need to make space for another strip mall.
Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Slide 2, Band of Thieves, and last time we recovered the last of the remaining Clockwerk parts from Jean Bison. However, this time, things are different. We're now at episode 7, and I can tell you for sure, it's not going to be pretty. But either way, let's get started with our first mission, Recon the Sawmill.
Okay, so here's what we know. 1, Arpeggio's blip is on its way to pick up a battery from Jean Bison. And 2, the only way we'll get a crack at Arpeggio's Clockwerk brain is by finding a way to sneak aboard his blip.
But before we do that, we'll need to snag the Clockwerk Talons off Jean Bison. Time is short and we've got a lot to accomplish.
True, but first things first. This lumber camp isn't on any of my maps. I need you to poke around and take some recon photos. They'll help to get my sensors oriented.
No problem. Recon photos I got covered.
In anticipation of the icy climate, I took the liberty of modifying your cane. It can now separate into 2 smaller canes, useful for ice climbing. Try ascending to the top of that sheet of ice. Just jump and hit the circle button to dig in.
Nice, we got ourselves a level exclusive ability. Though I had no idea. But before we do, let me get my hands on that bottle right here. There you go. Now we can continue. Should be straight ahead, and I gotta watch out for Eagle. Like this. I wonder why they can't implement that in the later games. Meh, who knows.
It's good to see my cane upgrade perform so well in the field. Now scout the area. I could really use the reconnaissance.
I'll do that, provided I don't get whacked. That's hilarious. And I'm getting bottles left and right, though this time I can't waste any time. There are some recon we can check out, so... This mission is actually Recon the Sawmill, which means we're going to have to do some recon work. And we found a bear.
This place is bear country, all right. Interesting. He's putting out a slight radio signature.
A radio signature? But why? And it looks like I gotta run from the bear. Sorry, but I ain't gonna be your lunch today. That was too close. Okay, so this must be Jean Bison's house. Oh boy.
Jean Bison's house. The lair of the beast. The den of evil. The epicenter of ecological destruction.
For some odd reason, I think the Cooper gang are starting to become more environmental friendly. I don't know why, they just do. And it's too bad the bear won't be able to reach me. Sucks for him though. But I can't say the same for the enemies yet. How come I'm not out of sight yet? Oh great. Looks like I'm gonna have to find another way to get up there. Fortunately, I don't have to look far. These must be the Sawmill Blades.
Those saw blades look particularly old. I guess this logging camp has been around for a while.
That explains it. Alright, let's just get this bottle and continue on our way. Though I'm hoping to get at least as many bottles as possible for, like, well, later on when I don't have to waste too much time on it. We already took a shot at Jean Bison's house, so I'm not worried. Ah, yes. Here we go. Nice. We got another one. That makes 7. And I gotta watch out for any other guards nearby. I don't want to get their attention. But I just want to do it for the heck of it. Yep, silent obliteration at work. This move replaces the stealth slam in Slide 2. Basically, you can now take out foes silently without attracting any attention, which is very useful. Though trying to find a way to get up there just to get this bottle is a pain. I'll have to do it from a higher location. Let's just move on. And I'll make sure to get my hands on the treasure, but before I do that, there's a boat here.
Fascinating. My sensors detect a Wi-Fi link to that boat. It must be piloted by computer. Okay, that should do it. Now for the real point of interest. Head for that lighthouse and try to find a way to sneak in.
Good idea, Bentley. I'll do that. But before I do, I need some stuff. There you go. A large gold bar. Silent obliteration. For a second, I thought somebody was there. Alright, getting to that tower over here, a lighthouse, I believe, is easier said than done. Especially since we need to cross through this icy trek. We also need to make sure we don't fall, because that would be bad. All we need to do is a rail walk, then ninja spire jump, and we should be able to make it. Oh, and another bottle. Let's see if we can get ourselves access through the front. Wait! Hang on a second. There's a guard nearby.
That door seems to be locked from the inside. Try to find another way in.
I already know, Bentley, because I just saw it. And look, we got a ruby. And now I take him down. Alright, let's head through in here and see what we can find out. Though I got a pretty bad feeling about this. And what is this, a spinner? I'll have to make my shot count. Nah, too fast. Yeah. Why am I being lousy?
Just looking at that spinner makes me dizzy.
Duh. It's already made me dizzy. There's Jean Bison. And this is the front door.
I was right. The entrance is barred from the inside.
With a chair? Seriously? They need to do better. And this is the battery charger.
That's the battery charger, but where's the battery Arpeggio's coming to pick up? Might as well get a shot of old Jean Bison.
Yeah. It's time we find out what his deal is. Come on. Much better.
Oh, Sly, listen in. He's mumbling to himself.
Come on, Jean. You got it in you. Those lumberjack games need some more competition, eh? What would attract the participants? Bullseye! I'll post the Clockwerk Talons as a trophy. That should bring in the competition. Although, who am I kidding, eh? I'm gonna win just like every other year. Oh, it's tough being this tough. It sure is, yeah.
Head back to the safe house. We need to talk about these lumberjack games.
Whatever they are, I hope they're good. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Well, guys, Jean Bison has unknowingly thrown down the gauntlet. With the Clockwerk Talons as a trophy, we'd be fools not to participate in his lumberjack games. Fortunately, due to frequent avalanches, a log chopping guide was frozen in a wall of ice not far from our position. Sly, you're in charge of acquiring the book.
I'm sure it will prove invaluable. Now, we're all aware that Arpeggio's blimp is coming to pick up another battery. To sneak aboard without incident, I'd recommend we pull a Trojan horse and stow away inside the battery. However, the location of the device is still a mystery. We need some inside information. So, working together, you two will infiltrate the Moose Guard's secret RC combat club. Those guys all work in the lighthouse. If you win the battle, I'm sure they'll talk. Despite his antique mind, Jean Bison's no fool. To keep tabs on him, we'll need to bug his house, steal the radio tags off local bears, and then jerry-rig them into a sensor array. It's a challenging set of tasks, and that blimp's on its way. Let's get to work.